Facebook. How are you all? I hope you're well. I hope you're crushing it. In fact, I hope you're having an incredible week. We are into what? Week 2 of 2021. How's it all going? Tell me, how is it all going? Are you loving it so far? Is it any different? Have you come across some challenges? Are you sticking to your goals that you set for 2021? Do you need some accountability? I'm really good with that. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Elsa Morgan. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I love helping people. I actually help people create an income online via social media. Hey TC, how you going? So I just want to come on here. Today is day 2 of my 3-day Clubhouse boot camp. For those of you who love it like me, it's an absolute revelation. And I know that everybody wants an invitation. It is an invitation only audio app, live podcasting, if you will. If you love podcast, you're gonna love Clubhouse. If you love learning from top achievers, you're gonna love Clubhouse. If you love networking with people, you're gonna love Clubhouse. So yesterday I shared with you a very simple process of how to get on Clubhouse. I also offered you the opportunity to be able to get my free PDF as well. You do need an iPhone. That's right. I did say that you needed an iOS, right? I do have a free getting started on Clubhouse PDF that shows you how to set up your bio and what are the necessary things to actually make your bio complete. If you did want a copy of that, please comment Queenie in the comments of this live, or send me a message and I'll send you the information to get you started so you have an effective bio that's going to attract people, attract followers, and help you to connect with people. But today I want to talk to you about a simple daily method of operation, especially if you're building a home business. It is very easy to get stuck on Clubhouse for 24 hours. It really, really is. And unless you're absolutely disciplined like me, you will definitely lose a lot of time and procrastinate. In fact, I was on a coaching call with Greg Cardone, and one of the things that he said was, I'm not impressed by anyone that spends 20 hours on Clubhouse. In fact, what did you generate income-wise from Clubhouse from spending 20 hours there? So if that doesn't tell you anything about the fact that it can absolutely be a massive distraction, this is why I want to share with you this simple DMO. And I can send you a cheat sheet that actually will list it all down, but these are 4 of the steps. Melissa Sutherland, how are you? I sent you an email to your message email. I hope it's there. But I'm going to send you, I'm going to share with you 4 of the steps. I do have a cheat sheet though, right? That has a couple of other things attached to it. But I'm going to share with you 4 very basic, simple steps that you could be doing on Clubhouse. In fact, you could do this within half an hour and get out. Like the way that I use Clubhouse, because I'm so addicted to it, I'm just being honest, is I intentionally spend half an hour in there doing this that I'm going to share with you. On occasions, I do get invited to speak in rooms like I did today. I actually got invited to speak on stage alongside other 7- and 8-figure earners in network marketing. I got to share some social media tips. Peter Gershler, how are you? Ciao, bello, ciao, ciao, my friend. How are you? I hope you're well. So here we go. I just want to share with you, actually it's not 4 simple steps, it's 3 simple steps. Actually, you can actually say it's 4, but it's really 3, okay? So what I intentionally do in half an hour is this, right? Is that I go into a room, I scroll down the hallway. Now, those of you that are in Clubhouse will know what I mean when I say hallway. It's actually your social media feed. I'll scroll down the hallway and I'll look at what rooms are available. This is step 1. And I look for those rooms where I either, 1, I don't know anything about, right? Topics that I don't know anything about, or two, it's a room that has high net worth individuals where, you know, they're talking about 7 or 8 figures. There's a reason for this, right? Okay, so I look for either, again, number one, something I don't know anything about, right? Or number two, a room where there's high net worth individuals speaking at the time, right? Number two, I'll go and I'll just briefly explain to you, right? I have a growth plan. So if you're a network marketing professional, you must have a growth plan, right? And if you want to know what that is, you can message me. But if you don't have a growth plan, I pray for you, because as part of being a professional in building a home business, you must intentionally grow every single day. And you have to have an idea of how you're actually going to do that. So this is part of my growth plan. I'm just being real, right? And so I don't do anything on the fly. I don't do anything just because. I do everything with an outcome in mind, okay? So that is why I intentionally look for one of these two things, right? Number two, once I select my room, I will scroll the room, right? I will scroll the room. If it's a room that I don't know the topic about, I will intentionally network with the speakers. So I'll send a follow request and send them a message and start having a conversation, introduce myself, let them know that I valued their content, and, you know, admire their page on Instagram and like and comment on 3 of their posts. If it's a high net worth room, what I do is I actually go and scroll everybody in the audience. I mean, I'll like and follow the speakers, but what I'm looking for are people in the audience that I'm interested in connecting with the idea that I'm eventually going to pop the question to prospect them. This is the intentionality. The people that are in the audience are looking to generate some extra income because they're following 7 or 8 or 9 figure earners, and they're wanting to know how to build to that level. So what I want to do is I want to connect with them to offer them the opportunity to be able to earn some extra income, or whether they keep their options open, the income options open, right? So there's 2 different strategies for both room, but they both have a desired result, right? So what I do with the people that I don't know anything about, and I follow the speaker and I send them a message, I will actually comment and admire them, and then eventually, probably the 2nd or 3rd message, I'll love on their page, and I'll send them their page and I'll say, hey, absolutely love your page, you know, and you have so many followers that love you. I just wonder, have you ever thought about monetizing your page, or do you do that right now, right? Because most people that have very high following, or most people on social media, aren't making any money. So I'm not afraid to ask them, are they monetizing their social media right now? So that's from people that I don't know anything about, right? Because chances are, if they're not in like home business or anything like that, then they probably wouldn't know how to monetize. If they do, they're I don't know whether they might have an option with network marketing or a home business, but I definitely ask the question to see if they're open. And if they say no, that's okay. I've gathered another friend, another connection, and then when I say to them, hey, perfectly okay, do you know of anyone that might be open to earning some extra income from home or on social media, right? If it's someone that's in a high net worth room and I'm scouring the audience, I will choose 20 to 30 people from the audience to sing, and where I will send them a connection message, love on their posts on social media, you know, I'll follow them on Instagram, and basically just start a conversation. I'll do that for 3 days. Where I'll love on their posts, and on the 4th day, I will actually then pop them the question and say, hey, absolutely love your feed. I think you're absolutely incredible. I love working with people like you that are high energy, high vibe, and obviously you're someone that knows how to run a business. Obviously you're someone that's very switched on. Obviously you're someone that, knows what they want to do in life. Do you keep your income options open? And if so, can I show you how I actually teach people to build an income online by social media? Right? Very, very simple, right? And so I do this with 20 or 30 people, like where I'll message them day 1, introduce myself, and then day 2 and day 3, love on their posts, and then day 4, pop the question. And this is just over and over and again. And that is a strategy that Marina Simone teaches via Instagram, and it's a very effective and structured. This is not my pop the question method. This is Marina Simone's. I'm just going to edify her, and I'm grateful for that. So that's step 2, right? Coupled with that, when I'm in the room, do you keep your income options? Exactly. Pete, how easy is that, right? Coupled with that, if I'm in a high net worth room in particular, what I do is I take notes, 2 or 3 or 4 key things that I learn in the room, and then I create content out of that. I'll create a podcast content out of that. I'll create, a Facebook Live content out of that. Like I have literally about 3 or 4 lives already prepared next week out of rooms that I've attended in the last 7 days, right? And so never ever go into a room and just sit there and do nothing. Go in there. If you're listening to Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, what's his name? Damon Johns, any of those that are just Tony Robbins was in a room. Yesterday I was in a room with Paris Hilton, right? But any of those, like seriously, people pay $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to go hear these people speak, right? And so that is why you're in there for nothing. People want to know what it is that they've said to you. Take 2 or 3, 4 points down and share that back, right? Share your goodness, give it out to people, right? And so that is a really, really simple DMO that really should take you no more than 30 minutes, and you just exit out, like literally exit out. And then what I do is I intentionally finish the rest of my daily method of operation that I have to do, and then I'll pop back in. I'll pop back in when I finished everything that I know I have to do, and that is my treat, because it's an absolute joy being in Clubhouse. I really love it. The fact that there are so many high-performing individuals, they're my people. They're my people. Pete, I'm back. You see that I'm back, right? You see that I'm back, right? I am so freaking back. Clubhouse is my people because most people there are building a business. Most people there are hitting goals, wanting more goals, trying to figure out strategy. Most people there don't know what they're doing, to tell you the truth. Most people don't know how to go to the next level, but they're using the opportunity to ask the question of those people that have done it before them, and they're taking on the advice, and we're all sitting there taking notes. It's like I'm at university again, right? Except I'm not getting a degree, but I could actually get a Clubhouse degree at the rate that I'm going. But honestly, it is such a joy. Like for me, totally my jam. I'm going to be starting a network marketing series room, hopefully starting tomorrow, where I'm going to be talking about things that don't get spoken about in network marketing openly, because I want to lift the lid on what it really takes to build a network marketing business, what it really takes to be successful over a long period of time, right? It's so important that people know the truth. Yes, there are so many people that are earning 7 and 8 figure earners in our profession, but what does it actually take to get there? And through my series, I'm hoping to lift the lid, and that way everyone gets to know what it really, really takes Thank you so much, Jessica. And of course, if you do want my PDF on how to actually set up your bio so that way you start attracting a following and how you actually need to set up your Clubhouse profile, please drop the word Queenie in the comments and I'll get that over to you ASAP. And I hope you love this. Tomorrow, day 3, I'm going to teach you the elevator pitch. What is an elevator pitch? Good question. I'm glad you asked. Elevator pitch, you need to know that. You need to have that ready. What if Ty Lopez asks you to come on stage and he says to you, what do you do? What are you going to say? Right? What if Ray Higdon invites you to come on stage and he asks you about your background and you know what your business is? What are you going to say? What is your elevator pitch? I'm going to teach you tomorrow how to actually structure an effective elevator pitch so that way you can definitely grab somebody's attention. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this. I absolutely love serving you guys and I'm having an absolute ball. Like, let me tell you something, 2021 is going to be my year. I'm telling you right now, it is going to be my year. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm loving this growth and there's just something about how hard I worked in 2020 that's helping me to break through and create massive momentum right now in 2021. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this. I'll see you tomorrow night with the elevator pitch for Clubhouse. Take care. Good night.